One of my biggest problems in life is I have a terrible tendency to procrastinate, and I'll say, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later today, I'll do it tomorrow. Two things I've been really bad on that with. First is Instagram. It's been like 2 weeks since I posted something on Instagram, and I saw someone on Instagram doing a challenge of them posting every single day for July and August. So I think I'm gonna do that too. If you guys wanna follow me on Instagram, it's Tom Stefaniak, link in the description. Definitely go do so. We're gonna be doing a sneaker giveaway on there very soon. The second thing I've been procrastinating with is I've been at my apartment for three and a half, maybe even 4 months by now, and I've always wanted to bring my bike here from my dad's house. It's downtown, there's tons of places to drive bikes, there's bike lanes everywhere, and I've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, mainly because my bike doesn't fit inside my car, so that means I need to drive, or walk, pardon, all the way to my dad's house to ride the bike back here. I just Google mapped it, and it's a 46-minute walk there. So since I'm not doing anything this morning, I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna finally go get that bike. I'm still convinced Google Maps has no idea what they're talking about. That took like half the time it said it was going to. Still, long walk. I forgot how ugly this bike was. The whole thing of you never forgetting how to ride a bike is actually freaking crazy, because what else can you just remember that well? I haven't rode a bike in probably 2 years, but I'm gonna hop in and I'm still gonna remember how to. I don't vlog for like 2 days, and I completely forget how to vlog. I think the only logical thing to do from here is try and combine riding a bike and vlogging. I mean, if Casey Neistat can do it on a boosted board, a bike should be no problem. Okay, this is officially the stupidest thing I've ever tried to do in my life. This bike feels way too small. I'm 6'5". I feel like they need to make tall people bikes, and the wheels are super flat. So if I fall over and die, I mean, thankfully this road is freshly paved. Never, ever try doing this at home. I guess it also doesn't help that this camera weighs like 3.5 pounds and it's really awkward to hold out here. Just not a good idea. On the bright side, I haven't crashed yet, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. Do you want some really sound life advice?
What's that?
Never try and vlog while riding your bike.
I thought that was a given.
Yeah, you'd think. Since we're on the theme of doing reckless stuff for the sake of YouTube, you want to fly the drone in here? Okay, your job here is to make sure I don't drive this into the walls and film. Just make sure I don't drive it into the walls. It's white walls. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is easy to fly inside, to be fair. The Mavic, the other one, not easy to fly inside. Where the heck is the app? You used to own this.
Yes.
Did you ever figure out how to connect the controller to it?
Yes.
I can't. It wants me to, what? It wants me to scan a QR code that's on the box of the drone to connect it to the drone.
Yes.
I don't have the box. The box is at my dad's house. This is really dumb. Okay, let's do plan B. Not quite as cool as flying it inside, but I mean, this one actually connects to my phone and there's no way I'm flying this one inside. This one's also low on battery. I've never taken this off the roof before. I don't know why. My trunk was originally supposed to be a space to keep some shoes and a ball and another ball, just so I had some stuff to play sports in if I ever needed the opportunity to play sports. Wow, this has gotten so out of hand. Look at the stuff I have in here. I have socks, I have shorts. I was actually looking for where these shorts went. I have a packing bag for something that someone, coat hanger, rope. Why do I have rope? Like, this is just getting a little bit out of hand. I don't even know what these, okay, these are the Quai 54s. I don't know why those are in my trunk. I have a Boston Celtics t-shirt. I still don't know why I have rope. I've been getting invited to play a lot of outdoor basketball the past few days. Believe me, I'm not the greatest at basketball at all. In fact, I'm pretty awful. I've been getting invited to play a lot of outdoor basketball the past few days, and I've mostly been playing in these stutter steps, but these are getting super beat. And then I've been playing in my Soldier 10s a little bit as well. I don't want to mess up those too bad though, because they're my main indoor basketball shoes. So I've been playing in these recently. I don't know why, just bad life decisions. I don't know why I'm playing in this pair of shoes. $170. I spent $170 plus tax. That's like $195 that I spent on this freaking pair of shoes. What the heck was I doing with my life? This is the worst pair of shoes I have ever bought, and I really regret it. It's the freaking Jordan 15 Stealths. This is such a bad pair of shoes for basketball. Let me fill you in on why these things are so terrible. So the problem with this pair of shoes is that when Nike released them, they released them as is, as original, that they had the Nike Zoom bag in the shoe, that it was a shoe that you could play basketball in. And then Nightwing, the awesome guy that is Nightwing, the guy that inspired me to get into YouTube, he did some digging and he cut open this pair of shoes and he's like, what the heck, there's no Nike Zoom bag in here. This isn't true, this isn't what you were advertising, this is false. And then a whole bunch of people started freaking out at Nike, and he was actually responsible for getting Nike to offer I think they did a refund or 30% off the shoes or something like that. And then they sent all the remaining shoes to Nike outlets and discounted them. Now I wasn't aware of this whole thing. So I saw them at Nike outlets and I'm like, hey, this is a shoe that should be a good basketball shoe. It's only 15, 16 years old. NBA players played in them. This should be a shoe that you could play basketball in. And then I found out after I bought them that there was no actual basketball technology in this pair of shoes, but I don't think that's the biggest problem. I think the biggest problem is how tight the heel cup is, how much this part slants in. I don't have a problem with the cushioning on them. I have a problem with rubbing and pinching and scraping, and now I have like 7 blisters on my feet from wearing this stupid pair of shoes. And on top of that, this is a terrible pair of shoes for outdoor basketball. Even if there weren't those problems, there's zero ventilation and playing outside in 85-degree weather. Bad idea with this pair of shoes. So I start playing in this pair of shoes, and immediately I get a blister on the outside of my pinky toe, and immediately I get a blister on my heel. And I'm being stubborn. I'm like, oh, okay, I just need to break this pair of shoes in. I mean, I paid $195 for this pair of shoes. I just need to break it in, and it's gonna be completely fine. Not the case at all. I played in these 2 more times. They got progressively worse. My feet are a mess now. Do not play basketball in these. Do not play basketball in these. If you see these at your outlet for $50, do not purchase these. These are one of the worst Jordan shoes ever made. I'm sure the originals are fine, but this garbage knockoff of a retro is the worst basketball shoe I've ever played in, and I spent $195 on these for no freaking reason.
God save our Queen.
So England's playing Belgium. Are you excited?
Yeah, buzzing, mate. Buzzing.
How excited?
Very excited. Hopefully pull off the win. It's gonna be the toughest game of our group, but
I think Belgium's winning like 3-0.
See, this is why you're a twat. Well, you can tell by the squads that both came out. Belgium didn't put out their strongest team. England definitely didn't put out the strongest team. It was kind of a weird moment because we understood the reasons why they did put out those teams. It's more of an experimental thing, but at the end of the day,
I think what he's trying to say is both teams wanted to lose, and it was a really boring game.
You're a hurtful person.
That was honestly one of the most boring games I've ever watched in my life. But that aside, I want to hear from you guys. If you've ever purchased a pair of shoes for basketball, for casual wear, for whatever, maybe you're trying to flip it and the resale price went way down or something like that. Have you ever purchased a pair of shoes that you regret buying? I know I've done in the past. Top 5 sneakers I regret buying. These weren't on the list because I hadn't purchased them as of then, but I definitely put them on the list. They're useless. I don't want to wear them casually. They don't look good casually, and I can't play basketball in them, and I can't return them to Nike. So just sort of stuck with them for the foreseeable future, which is a little bit unfortunate. That being said, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Make sure to give me that follow on Instagram. Shoot me. For all you guys that tune in every single day, you guys that are part of the Real Fam, I appreciate you guys immensely. You are some of my favorite people on earth. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. So until next time, peace.